Hornet 1. Okay. Oh, okay. hornets. Oh, oh. 5 hornets. Oh, okay. My hero. No. 5 hornets. 5 hornets. Luckily, because it's night and they're all like sleepy or probably a little cold and the torpor's sitting. The weave on the net that I use, because we keep bees, they just get in the house. I have a net, and I used to catch them. So I have a technique for catching bees. Because I'm good at catching bees, which are the most fast and maneuverable of the stingy bugs. Wasps are fast but less maneuverable. I think they are faster. Well, no, they're faster than bees, but they're not as maneuverable. So if they're zipping one direction, I can just go, and they just go into the back of the net, and I go swoop, and I swing it around. And usually, in the other hand, I have a container. I have like a plastic bin, and it just goes into the bottom of it, and they're caught. And it's like, haha, bitch. Hey, Crowbar Scout, I just caught 5 hornets. But because it's night and they're sleepy, they were just like clinging to the curtains. And the curtains have finer weave than my net that I use. So I would just like kind of scrape the net, and they were like, hey, what? Like they woke up like, what are you, what? And because they were trying to like push it away or like, no, what are you doing? They ended up sticking to the net. So I just kind of peeled them off. I took in the window, just like went flick, or just like tapped on the windowsill till they fell off. Like, you should be outside. Shoo. They were too sleepy to do much. Sorry. Hello. Let's see. How's your day been? Ours was very tiring. Oh, miss you. I had no idea how fast the student transfer thing would be. Sorry. Play with perspective movie magic of it needs to fit DJ in the frame, but that's okay. Should we just draw already? Smaller? Yep. So we transferred schools today. So I can see. Oh, my sketch is good. Oh, my. Yeah, today was a lot of running around. And, oof. And I was feeling some emotions about the whole thing, which is to be expected, because on the one hand, they're going to miss their friends, obviously. And on the other hand, the classroom environment is not for them. They're like, oh crap, Tuesday was my last day of school? And they're like, I kind of wish I could go back and say bye, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah. They're feeling some things, but luckily they have all their friends' socials and everything. They talk on Discord anyway. They're planning a sleepover. So, they want to have a, because we're not a big horror fan house, and they have some friends who are. And their friends are like, oh, you've never seen like Cabin in the Woods or it was like, no, never. We don't really watch those. And like, oh, I'm like, yeah, okay, horror night, Halloween, you know, yeah, why not? Watch this. It's a great time to watch some horror movies with your friends, especially they like Magnus Archive and stuff. So I think we should. So yeah, they start cyber school next week after Indigenous Peoples Day. Keep that headache. That's nothing. Eh. Yeah, that was today. Emotions, but overall good things. What? Really? Yeah? Oh, wow. Oh, you don't say. Babel has a lot to say tonight. Yes. You know what that means? That means you'll have two people home all day. Do you like that? Humor? Guess what? You get to scream at a whole virtual classroom. Yeah. Oh, he's doing the cutesy. He does this thing. It's Anthony Don is this thing he does called Anthony calls it a cutesy, where he just sits and he lifts one paw, like he has his paws like he's sitting normally, but he lifts one paw, and it's like, oh my god, and so he's doing cutesy. He's like, yeah. And that's why when he really wants attention. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here. Windowsill. That's fine. I'll just move it. I'm glad today was okay. Yeah, today was very busy. We left the house at like 11:30. We didn't get home till like 6. Because he had to run a lot of errands. Like, oh yeah, it's like we have to go here for an appointment. We have to pick up paperwork here before we can do anything. And it's like, oh god. Yeah, if I had an actual inker ever, it'd be like, oh, shit. Fucking what do you even call it? Yeah, lots of work today. I hope everyone's day was more relaxing than mine. Oh goodness. So many things. Yeah, and I just had to catch 5 hornets that were hanging out in our bedroom. Again, luckily they were very sleepy. So yeah, we pretty much went out early, spent all day running around, getting paperwork, doing errands, filling out stuff, doing. It was really helpful though that we had already been there because the lady was like, "Oh wait," kiddo was like, "Yeah, here's my old student ID," because kiddos apparently still had their old student ID and everything memorized. They're like, "Yep, here's my ID, here's all my stuff," and you're like, "Oh, well, that was easy." You know, she's like, "Oh yeah, oh there you are, okay." Uh, kid was like, "Can you change the preferred? Do you have a preferred name spot?" You know, like, yeah, do you have a preferred name and pronouns? And I'm like, okay, and like, yeah, we can fill those out. I'm like, good. Kid was like, "Thank you." He goes, "Thank you." So we get the preferred name and pronouns filled out and everything, and we got a copy of the IEP from their from their old school. Got a copy of their IEP and everything. Like, here you go. And they're like, "Yep, we'll meet with the student advisor who specializes in like because they have student advisors who specialize in neurodivergent kids. So like, yeah, we'll put you in one of them, and we'll see if we can get you in as many virtual classes as." And kiddo was like, yeah, the kiddo was like, "I know I do best when I have the virtual classes where I can where they can like because they have like there's the asynchronous class where it's like, here's a work, just do it. You know, where you don't really you do kind of have to do some in-person class, but it's only like an hour a week. It's a little bit. It's only like occasional. You know, you have to do like in person. Mostly, it's for kids who are like on a career track, and they're wonderful examples. Like, you know, that's apparently what a lot of kids who are like do the Olympics, like Olympians. You know, because you see these gymnasts are like 14. You know, kiddos age, like Olympians do this. Actors, you know, kids who are performers, you know, that's what they do is they do that class. And kiddos like act, and there's one where it's like kind of blended where like, yeah, you have like some you have to attend each class, like one in-person class time a week. And the rest of the week you're on your own. And then there's one that's just like, yep, you get up, you sit down, virtual class starts, you know, you're there, then everyone's on their webcam and stuff. The kiddo's like, "I like that best." Like, they're like, "Really? Most high schoolers don't want that." And kiddo says, "I know I work best when I have the structure. It's just the environment." They're like, "Ah, yes." And while they were feeling very sad, they couldn't say bye to their friends and their teachers because they like their friends, they like the teachers and stuff. They're like, it's just the environment's not for them. But to celebrate having a better environment, we're going to spend a lot of time tomorrow and this weekend doing cleaning, making sure their room is a good place to study in. And we bought them because they have a bird feeder out their window. They have a bird feeder. So what we do is, and it's one of the ones that takes the brick, like the seed brick. And there's a tree outside of their window, so I use we get a stick and we get the bird feeder in, we bring it in, and we fill it, and then we hang it back out there. And they're like, holy crap. So they're like, oh, I get to sit and have birds just right there, because their desk faces the window, and that's right where the bird feeder is. It's like 2 feet from the window. Like, I can just have birds. Like, yeah, you can have soup for lunch. I can have soup. As if you can have a cat on your lap during class. Like, I miss having a cat during class. Like, yeah, you could drink tea. You're like, oh my god, I can have tea. Which I love. You're like, I can have tea. I can have tea during class. And watch birds. And have birds there in the background while I'm just working. And I can have cat. And I can have soup. And oh my god, I'm like, yeah, you don't have to spend 4 hours on a bus every day. Because school starts at 9. Well, between 8:30 and 9 is when everyone gets to school. The day starts at 9. So they would wake up at 5 in the morning, get ready for school, 6 o'clock, walk down to the bus stop. 6:20 to 6:30 is when the bus arrives. Get on the bus. Long ass bus ride, get to school between 8:30 and 9. Do school. Then 3:30, whatever, the bus, they start way home, they don't get home till 5:30, and by then, they were absolutely dead. They were like, oh god, so tired, and they were just like a puddle. They're like, I can't. Like, you have to do homework, kid. I was like, I know. I'll try. They would try. They really would. They tried. They're like, I can't stand this. What about class? They said I tried to concentrate, but there was just too much noise. I could not. Like, you were just trying so hard to filter out all the noise all around you that it was just too much. Yeah, I tried. I really tried. I get it. And hey, they tried 2 years. 2 years of in-person classroom. I'd say they gave it a solid go at in-person class, and they just learned it's not for them. Which, I mean, it's fine. In-person class environments are not for everyone. It's just not. It's not an environment for everybody, which is cool. It is good to learn that about yourself. It was a bit of a day. In a day with many feels and stuff. And surprisingly rapid, because, yeah, when we went in there, the admissions lady, oh god, I have to share this fun